Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. We're days away from UFC 189, and there's been a change. The main event of the biggest fight of the year for UFC is no longer going to be happening. You know, for months and months, we've been building up Jose Aldo against Conor McGregor. They even went on a world title tour where basically they were doing press conferences all around the world in order to push this fight and how big they wanted the buy rate to be and how big and bad they wanted this to be. Honestly, when it comes to UFC, you don't get a lot of big-time rivalries, and Aldo versus Conor McGregor really fit that mold. But due to the rib injury that was reported just days ago, it's come down to basically Jose Aldo's out of the fight. ESPN on SportsCenter had Dana White on and basically said that he's pulling Aldo from the fight. He's not going to be able to do it. And even though we're days away, they're going to go ahead and put Conor McGregor in the main event of that show. And he's going to go up against Mendes. I think that honestly, this is a big setback for Conor McGregor. I think that he's basically a really good fighter. You know, he still needs that big win to go on his record. Probably the biggest win that he's got in his professional career is beating Seaver in that last fight. And even that did make a lot of people happy. Basically, a lot of people think that McGregor got this championship shot against Aldo, even though he was not the #1 contender, was because of his mouth and basically because this is fight week for UFC in Las Vegas, and they needed a big main event that was really going to be able to draw. And even though Mendes is a great fighter, Conor McGregor seems to be the hot prospect right now. I'm really hoping that McGregor can back up what he has going on. Basically, he was denying that Aldo should have pulled out of the fight up until the moment it went down. Aldo was basically saying that he wanted to do it. So this is a real big knock to UFC. Definitely this fight will go down sooner than later. But it's going to have a hiccup in the road, and definitely McGregor needs to pull up and he needs to win this fight. So many times, you know, with UFC, you've seen them pushing somebody, trying to get up to that championship shot, and they just take a wrong shot inside of the ring, and they end up losing their fight, and they don't get that dream fight that they were really building up. But McGregor's a good fighter. I believe in him. He's one of my favorite guys out there, so I'm hoping that he can beat him. I have to go back and I have to watch some Mendes fights tonight because off the top of my head, I know his name, but I can't remember the fights that he's been in, and I want to know what McGregor's going to be going up against. But McGregor said that his plan against Aldo wasn't even to attack the body. It was attack the head and try to knock him out. So we'll have to see what goes down. But fight night, or fight week, I apologize, the WrestleMania UFC, big change. McGregor in. Well, McGregor's always been in. Aldo's out. Mendes in.